Hi there, it's so great to see you again. Today we're talking about a topic that is really near and dear to my heart, which is how to speak up courageously. Speaking up is a big deal. A lot of us sometimes are too scared to do it, or that we don't feel like we're in the right place to do it, or we don't know how to use our voices to the best of our ability to do it. And it takes great courage to use our voices in every aspect, even in the most mundane daily things. Even if it's just to speak up for ourselves, to say that we don't really like that, or that it's, please don't do that, or that that's really not fair to this other person. There are a lot of things that come into consideration when we need to speak up. And they include the audience around us, who we're speaking to, their emotions and their feelings, our expectation of what their responses or reactions might be, how we then respond to that, and also if you think about the resolution of the actual conversation itself. How is it going to end? Do I want this relationship to, kind of get into a place where I feel like I've been heard, but I don't know if it's going to be the same after that? It's really important that we take these things into consideration before we choose to speak up. But another important thing when we have to speak up is to know why we want to speak up, to know your intention, to know your purpose in why you are saying what you are saying, and to also take care of the people around us when we are doing so. Speaking up doesn't mean that we need to impede on the rights of other people, doesn't mean that we need to be aggressive. It means that we need to speak our truth, and there's so many different ways of doing it, by making it fair, by choosing our language, words, and framing in a way that helps us to connect with other people so that they also understand it from our point of view. I think a lot of the time when we think about speaking up, the immediate thought that comes to mind is that, oh, what's this person going to think of me? What's our relationship going to be like? And, it is a huge part of it. But at the end of the day, why are you speaking up? Are you speaking up so that you can have a further discussion about something? Are you speaking up just to let somebody know how you feel and you want to end the conversation there? Now, if it's the latter, sometimes it doesn't turn out so well because we are still not being open enough to listen to what wants to come back our way in terms of response or reaction. But if we keep open communication and that we are also open to listening to someone else speak up after we have started the conversation, that is where all the gold is, so that you truly understand why somebody is reacting or responding in the way that they are. But another aspect of it that will help you a lot in this is that try not to be so emotionally triggered right away by what they say. Try to look between the lines to see what the root of the message is from what somebody is saying, especially if they are speaking through a lot of emotional volatility. It's quite hard to do on the spot. It's a really difficult ask, the things that I'm explaining right now. But the more practice that you have with this, the more that you learn to be with yourself, to kind of read between the lines, the more that we then know exactly how we need to speak up with courage. We learn so much from other people's experiences, and I hope this is helpful for you if you are struggling in trying to find your voice in speaking up for yourself, or speaking up for other people, or speaking up for a community. You all have a right to think what you want to think and to say what you want to say, but the most important thing when we speak is so that we are listened to by other people, and so that our message lands, so that they can ponder on our messages and that they can respond and have a meaningful conversation with us. So thank you so much for listening to me today, and I hope that you found the message that I shared here helpful. And if you have any questions on how to speak up courageously with your own voice, and you want to share a little bit of your challenges, make sure you join our Facebook group here. And we welcome you to share with courage your stories, your challenges, and any tips that you even have that have worked for you. We are a community here at SLVC, and we hope to be able to support you in all of your journeys in voice and communication. So make sure you come check us out, and I can't wait to see you there. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if it is something that you're really interested in, and click that notification bell so you know when the next video is coming up, and can't wait to see you next week. All right, that's it for now. Bye.